And welcome back. Last time I was doing stuff and we were having a food shortage and all that jazz. The rebels were conquered, so we're gonna have to march through. Got this little army being built up basically to take this town. Not much defensively. I mean, like, if we encounter one of their big armies, then in a settlement like this we should be able to hold. The Greeks re-rallying, so yeah, looks like they're going to come and attack, so I'm going to see you on the battlefield. See you then. And welcome to this foggy day in North Africa. So we're going to form up pretty much the same Libyan hoplites, forming up the front rank. These guys are going to act like the elites. I know, Carthagena. Shows you how desperate we are. Now, once we get some more money running in, we'll retrain this. And them, basically.
War elephants.
So, these are the Numidians. We haven't seen these guys yet in battle, so I'm pretty interested. So, it looks like we're gonna have to come to them.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Here comes our allies. More Numidians. So, we're gonna launch an advance for their lines, fully extend over ours.
War elephants. Riders advance.
So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a lot of them. They'll have 2 noble spears, which are pretty deadly, but the rest, Numidian spearmen, are like freemen. So more Numidian cav, Numidian noble cav in actual facts. Small shields, so lightly armored, Greek armor, cape guy. So it looks like they're gonna come to us. That's a good thing.
Spearmen ready for orders.
Javelin men.
Because I generally don't like the idea of advancing on the enemy.
Riders at the
Spanish! Italians even, get up here now. So they're gonna come smashing into the line of Libyans.
noble fighters.
And then we're gonna have the noble fighters to punch.
We hunger for blood and battle.
We have our Baltic slingers. They're gonna rain hell.
Hoplites ready.
So battle will soon be joined.
Access.
So I'll send in these guys on the flanks. The elephants on the flanks. One flank being covered by the cav. The Italians will just bring up.
The men are wavering. Our general is under attack.
So we've lost 1 unit essentially. Oh, that's gonna be lovely. Nice and lovely. Nice and very lovely. Lovely. So just the javelin men try to throw their javelins, but they're failing because the javelin men. Mercenaries will run in there. Slingers will go there. Cav will form up. Oh, yeah, the reason why I slowed it down is just to help, because this battle will be over very quickly. So the elephants just punching through. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. So we got our troops punching through. The Italians engage. As you can see, this Libyan army was really Libyan. Oh, sorry, I'm fighting against my own troops now. I mean, this Numidian army was just a cakewalk against well-armored Carthaginians. Yeah, as you can see, the militia did take the block. I mean, the one... Nah, can't really say that. The ones that took more damage got a fair amount of kills. Not true. Oh no. Here comes the elephants. There's the noble fighters.
The battle is turning in our
It
favor.
is turning in our favor. It's probably because of their low morale. General's still back there. Who's leading this army? Marable? He's like, can you let my elephant through? So let me get to the other side. So let's move these guys out. The mercenaries in. Plus, Hannibal tries to get through. So the Italians not doing so hot, but the cavalry's backing them up. I mean, obviously against noble cavalry. So I sent in some reinforcements. General finally making it through. And the noble fighters just... it's actually pretty even. Pretty even. So...
the enemy general is dead.
Yeah, I thought so. So we got one of them. Looks like some Numidians are trying to re-rally and fight back. It doesn't concern me. So we lost a grip. So my Baltic slingers will go fight. It's contesting. Got some. The noble fighters are winning, but it's very slow. Partly due to the well-armored Numidians. So I'm gonna form up a phalanx, hold my ground, counter-charge. Oh, just let the slingers go to town. No point in us. So I think it's safe enough to say that we butchered this army. It was a close victory, but they outnumbered us by at least 200 odd more men. We did slaughter their army, but we did suffer a few casualties. Thankfully, this means that the Libyan armies are now incapable of fighting against this army, so it's a good thing to know. Yeah, I kept that timer running. Whew. So they are rallying up for an attack on Ito, and I know it. We got that Carthaginian army up north. Garrison's taking attrition. Very typical. So we're gonna advance down here. I'll resolve this. So we didn't lose anyone, thank God. We gained no money, but we gained a new city. And in this new city, we're gonna have to be skirmishers. We will build many things. Right. Nova, we have no money. But we can ambush that army. It's very risky. Oh, right. So if we attack here, break the siege, hit their troops rallying, we could support them, the flaming people, but you know. So they are definitely rallying up for an assault on Ito, which I seriously wouldn't be bothered. I would actually be kind of glad. So I'm gonna tell this army to rest up. We're gonna give word for this fleet, on the other hand, though, to get more homesteads, because we are having a major problem with food for some reason. Doesn't seem everywhere is happy. Oh yeah, Hannibal, on the other hand, we'll have to get a move on. The army itself's not really formidable, but these two smaller ones are. What would it look like? Be overwhelming to them. Oh yeah, that's built.
Retreat, man, retreat!
Well, I guess we'll just have to fight them in a settlement. We don't really have the manpower anyway.
We fight for you, my lord.
We wouldn't have the manpower. Carfanova's looking awful nice this time of year.
How can I serve?
So, as long as we stay here, we'll get support from them.
We fight for you,
So
my
we will win in a long term. So we did take a settlement. We had a nice little battle. We have a nice little Roman navy. The Greeks are going to assault us again. So I will see you on the battlefield as we teach these Greeks another lesson in the terms of Carthaginian warfare. And welcome to the battlefield. Sorry, I was just lost in a trail of thought for a second. So let's see here. Pikemen, hoplites, pikemen, hoplites, cav. Okay, I can deal with that. So we know they have reinforcements, and they know we have this cavalry detachment. Better than theirs, and thank God Hannibal still has his elephants about. Somehow. So we'll put the pikemen here. The hoplites. Okay, this will be the holding group. So if they're gonna come down this way, they're gonna be met by every javelin we have available. And possibly explosive ballista. They will shoot on my command. We'll have this light infantry detachment watch this flank. These guys also just sitting there. And this detachment sitting in the town center in case they try and outflank me. And they'll act like reserve. The reason why I'm saving these guys is because we need them later.
We stand here to defend our honor
What the fuck?
and people. We stand here in sight of our
Enemy
gods.
reinforcements approaching.
Oh yeah, I'm totally worried about the 100-man army. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna tear me a new one. So they're sending all their pikemen in. So we're gonna let loose. They may be horribly inaccurate, but against crowds like that, they cause terror. So by looking at these pikemen's weapon, you can see that their shields are smaller than the hoplites running in the back. Probably should concentrate on the leading hoplite. So yeah, they are rushing in. They're getting ready to die. So the ballista's coming in. We're just giving them hell, really. They will turn into pikemen, but they will lack cover from the javelins. Which reminds me,
We understand.
ballista getting trained up. Formation getting ready. Now the shots are becoming lower and lower. So pikemen steady up. Their pikemen are just getting hammered, so I'll give word to the cav and the mob to form up. But the Iberian infantry, this law on the other hand, will have to go around. I noticed that they're coming in some particularly heavy cav. So they've mostly ignored the hoplines somehow, because they deemed them unnecessary. So attack, run them down. They are breaking through here, which is rather worrying, so move the detachment in. Probably just for sheer numbers. The sooner we get there the better. Hannibal, get your elephants in gear. So we'll let the cav hit first. The mob. Ah, Iberian slingers, right. So they are withdrawing some units. I mean, like, they are losing men at the back. We are holding ranks, and in the center. And we got some elephant. We got some cav coming in. So thankfully, they are ignoring us.
Orders, my lord.
And they...
Our general is under attack.
Yeah. It's always a time they prioritize the elephants over anything else.
Elephants ready for battle.
So... just running the mob. So tell the catapult to stop firing. Tell this lot to begin an advance down the street.
We await your orders.
Tell these two to move back up, because I don't want to lose Hannibal and his mighty elephants again.
The
So we're
men
just...
are wavering.
Ready. Pikes ready. Orders. Jesus.
So it looks like we're losing some units. So I'll give word for the Iberians to enter the fray. Oh, the cav hit. It was at the rear. I forgot about that.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Ah, that's irritating.
This
Oh
is
my
a shameful
goodness, we might
display.
actually lose some units. Yikes.
Forward.
Oh, well, they're only low units.
Waiting order. Laxiocos. Melee cavalry ready. Spears at your
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
proud son from my lord. Orders. For mighty Carthage. Elephants are ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Awaiting.
So I don't want to damage the hoplites anymore. But somehow they've just beaten us into the ground. I don't know how. I thought we were doing well. When we broke formation. Okay, they're somehow taking the center. You guys. What the hell are you guys doing? You're meant to be holding here, not dying.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Orders.
So I'll give word for Hannibal and his mighty elephants. So yes, here's idiocy has conquered this day.
Spears at
Hannibal's once mighty army is now reduced
Libyan infantry.
to what is only a fraction of its original size
For honor.
due to the Greeks' style of war,
For elephants.
or attrition.
Honor. Quickly now. For glory.
Thankfully, we should be handling it. I doubt this lot will make a difference.
Competence ready.
This is worrying.
Awaiting orders. Quick march.
We need men to reinforce the center. The SCP. Cav, on the other hand, can just handle the rest.
Cavalry.
I mean, like, they have lost their last
Our
big
men
army.
flee the field of battle.
And
This is a shameful display.
now let's stop.
Balhamon guards us. Ready.
I swear, if they're gonna capture the center like noobs and win this, that's not how it would have went down in real life. We would all know that the Carthaginians would have continued on fighting to the end.
Advance at
So send the two Libyans out. Send the hoplites on the other hands in.
At the double.
Let them rest.
Balhamon has blessed us.
Barcus Grizel, what the hell have you done?
What are your orders?
So, Gage Lass, a light horse. These Greeks just got massacred.
For elephants. Forward. Amazon. Gods are with us. For honor. Engage.
So send these two units up.
Ready. The gods are with us. Lord.
So, use the whip.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
Hannibal
display.
just standing back with his floating elephant rider. Seems legit.
Cavalry. Riders advance.
No, I've been wondering where all these guys came from. This might actually make a difference. That worries me. That's video done. It is now 10:30 at night. So gotta keep quiet and low. So the Cav's done enough today, and they're gonna be the real punch in my army. Like the infantry will hold. But so Sons of Karn is celebrating as they go in with Hannibal just overlooking, like, well done guys. We done well. Still though, definitely did lose a lot of Greeks here. And men. I don't like it.
Orders, my lord.
So artillery's still gonna come under some heavy threat. So I want them to drag their siege
The
in there.
battle is turning in our favor.
So just eliminate the last of these guys out.
Javelin men. Get speed.
You know, just lure the Greeks in.
Libyan infantry.
Ah, Greeks. What am I gonna do with you? It's a good way to get my army experience, I'll give it that much. I send one detachment of Carthaginian cav to help them. So they are aiming for Hannibal. But they must be exhausted by now. Yes, they got a lot of nodding heads. A lot. So, how are we gonna do this? The elephants are getting tired, so the riders out. So it looks like we can now use these guys. Send the Libyans out too. No, put the Libyans here because they got more numbers than these guys. And these guys deserve a rest. Right out. Elephants will charge through. Okay, use two. I want you to very slowly walk up. So the Libyans are quite fresh, quite ready for the fight.
Elephants ready for battle.
Dun dun. Dun
We
dun.
await your orders.
Okay, so looks like this is gonna be the final battle, huh?
War elephants.
So I'm gonna send the elephants on a run like now. Just smash through the Greek lines and then let the Libyans in.
Elephants ready for battle.
Just smash it through them,
Awaiting orders.
mixing them up. And
Awaiting
then I'm
orders.
gonna let the Greeks in, the hoplites in, just to kill Libyan infantry, butcher them.
War elephants.
Yeah, that was over. It was a costly victory. We didn't lose anyone. Maybe those guys. 5 kills. Everyone at least got over 10. And these guys get 5. Better than their army. They outnumbered us. We won. Simple. Didn't lose anyone. Apart from a few militia. They lost nearly everything. So we'll have the rest. Buy some mercenaries. Let them take the bulk. They're retreating back into their own lands. Moving up another army. These guys doing their thing. So they appear to lost interest in Ito. Our allies have sadly left us.
Regroup and fall back.
So it looks like we will be fighting a desperate battle next time. I will see you then.